I want to start off by giving a background of this property and our marketing plan. This building is referred to Lexington Green. It's actually two office buildings. It's part of a kind of a larger development on the corner of New Circle Road and Nicholasville Road, next to the Fayette Mall. So it's a pretty iconic building for this side of Lexington. The space that we had available was we had about 8 to 9 different suites that were all pretty small, so anywhere from 1,200 square feet to 5,000 square feet. The building is a Class A building. It's very professionally run. The landlord actually is an investor out of Boston and has provides an on-site manager for all of his properties. And so it's really just a great building for anyone who's wanting to start up a company, a law firm relocation, a doctor's office, anything that needs a professional appearance, but doesn't necessarily need to be downtown. This is an ideal space for them. So I was brought on as soon as I started here at the Gibson Company by the listing agent to help market these smaller suites that we had available. So the building was about 85% occupied, and there's about 15% of the smaller units that the landlord was wanting to get really aggressive on and try to fill. So we created this marketing campaign that was kind of exploratory for us. Like I said, we were targeting a very specific audience. So we created a Facebook ad, which I'm going to show in a minute and explain all of that. But the Facebook ad, once you clicked on the ad, it took you directly to this website. So this website was essentially a virtual brochure to advertise what we had available. The key to this website is the inquiry button. This is how we would generate leads, and we would follow up with them to, hopefully, ideally get them to sign a lease. So once you click on the inquiry button, it leads to a form here that I'll show in just a second that comes directly to my inbox. Another feature that I want to point out is that all of the marketing materials for this property are consistent. All the colors are the same, the fonts are the same, the pictures are the same, and that, in my opinion, gives a very professional look to the property. And of course, those are the type of people that we're wanting to attract. This is a Class A building, so we decided to use Class A marketing tactics. So I've included the print brochure that I made, and also I'm going to show you the advertisement that we had on Facebook as well to demonstrate this campaign. So this website is pretty simple. Visit the property, this picture, this text here, this link here, all of that leads to the inquiry form where I can capture your information and get in touch with you. When you click on the learn more about the property, this takes you to everything that we're offering, all of the available suites, any notes about the suites. And then down here we left another open-ended question. That's kind of a tactic that I like to use in marketing. Is if we don't have what you're looking for at this building, then we can find it for you. Our occupation is kind of entirely dependent upon leads and dependent upon clients, and so based on our reputation here in Lexington, our ability to to find space and to help locate people. I wanted to just kind of a subtle reminder that if we don't have it at Lexington Green, then reach out to me and I'll help you find it. This is the inquiry page that I was mentioning. The key to this is that it's very easy. There's nothing. There's not a huge amount of information that I've requested that I'll never use. So the business address is not in here, fax number is not in here, any type of specifics about the space is not in here. This is just a very simple, give me your information and I'll contact you and I'll sell it to you. I don't want this to deter anyone from sending me their information. So with these three requirements, name, business name, and email address, I can get in touch with you. It would be nice if you filled out the phone and the suites and the comments and all that. That would be ideal. But if you're in a hurry, if you just don't want to, if you don't want to deal with it right now, then this is enough to get me your information. Another important part to this website is that it is optimized for an iPhone. So if you iPhone, Android, any mobile phone, you can pull up this website and you can see it's formatted differently, but you can see all the information that I've provided here, and it also most importantly gives you the opportunity to send me your information. Another important feature is that as a real estate agent, I have to abide by the rules and regulations set forth by the Real Estate Commission, and I'm very careful not to mislead anyone and not to distort anyone. So these pictures were all taken by the other listing agent in the office. Ideally, we wouldn't have had the mail truck right here, but I didn't really want to delete that out, just because I didn't want to be accused of distorting the image or misrepresenting the property. Another feature is the Gibson Company logo up here in the corner. This was I'm very big on consistency and connectedness. And so while this website was designed to advertise this space, it also is a subtle way to advertise the company and the features that the features that we offer. So once you clicked on this went straight to our company webpage. Additionally, this also kind of fulfills the Real Estate Commission requirement that the advertising of this space is consistent with the listing brochure or the listing broker. So the other feature I want to show you is this is the Facebook advertisement that you would see. I created all of this. This advertisement, the great thing about Facebook is that you can target very specific people. And so this advertisement was targeting anyone from the ages of 18 to 65, and anyone who was identified as a corporate executive, a lawyer, or a legal administrator, and within 25 miles of Lexington. So our daily reach was estimated to be between 800 and 2,300 people a day, and this campaign ran for 5 days, and we had a budget of $50, so $10 a day, and it was seen by a little over 6,000 people, and there's about 85 people that actually clicked the Learn More button that went to this website. So, a Facebook campaign, you really need to be, much more persistent than just running it for 5 days. So we would have hoped to run it for 2 months, 3 months, but like I said, this was kind of an exploratory process for us. The landlord was really impressed with the amount of exposure the building got, and the fact that we were able to put this whole project and the advertising budget together for less than $100. So he offered to spend $500 a month for 3 months to see to take this to the next step and see what kind of response we got. Unfortunately, he decided to withdraw his listing and do all the listing in-house. So we never got the opportunity to advertise that competitively. But I'm very convinced that Facebook advertising, social media advertising, is kind of the way to go when you have spaces that are a building with numerous suites, a business park with numerous vacancies, or anytime you're trying to advertise to a very specific group.